what's up, Jit? Like, what you been on? Like,
25, you know. Rappers come in.
You know, Woody Moon, you know what I'm saying?
When the fall, spring, summer, and all, you got a choice, stay in the house or you can hop off the porch. My mom was only 15, lucky she ain't aboard. I'm from the south side of North, but still show love to the north. Talking 280, the number blocks, pennant and cold.
I'm about my feet for my cheese, so before my eyes close, I want my green to add up to 6 zeros.
I still got the key binds on. Adrian Peterson arrested. Yes. Oh shit, he got another one recently? Nigga.
NFL running back and Texas native Adrian Peterson was arrested for felony domestic violence today. According to TMZ, Peterson was arrested at Los Angeles International Airport. Airport officials said that he was taken into custody after a verbal and physical altercation forced a Houston-bound flight to have to return to its gate. Peterson was indicted on a felony count of reckless or negligent injury to a child for hitting his young son with a switch back in 2014. He avoided jail time after pleading guilty to a misdemeanor for reckless assault.
Bruh. Again, this is by no means meaning that he is guilty of any team. NT team. But right now, currently, the Seattle Seahawks have picked up Adrian Peterson. They currently have him on the roster. I mean, AP is far from his prime. AP was drafted into the league in 2007. He was a first round pick number 7. Yes. AP Adrian Peterson, for those not in the know. Drafted to the Vikings, spent his first 9 years of his career with the Minnesota Vikings. Adrian Peterson was an instant sensation, an instant blow-up. An instant blow-up sensation. Unexpected with the Seahawks, right? But I mean, they don't really have a running back either. And I mean, that is as reliable in the Seahawks. So, I mean, they lost Russ now. So, hey, let's see. Let's see though if he sticks on the roster, because every time somebody has an allegation against them, that's good enough for people to want to demonize them and remove them from civilized society. AP is 37. He was born in 85. An 85 baby like me. 6'1", 220, $11 million salary right now. What? Yeah, you got it. Ashley Brown. And I'm sure some people, well, he got a black girl. Is that a black woman he got? I guess that will make some black women proud. He has even though she is a fair complexion black woman, that would make some black women, I'm sure, very proud. He's got him assistant. But alleged, Adrian Peterson was arrested after an alleged domestic dispute with his wife Ashley on a plane out of Los Angeles. The plane reportedly took off after Peterson was arrested, with Ashley staying aboard the flight. This was reported by the New York Post. This, again, alleged situation. This was reported February 13th, 2022. So it is a fairly old story. It's got some gray hairs on it. This is reported by Ryan Glass-Piegel. I can't say his name. I wonder who this dude is. Ryan Glass-Piegel. He's sports entertainment reporter at New York Post, Greater Chicago area. All right. Currently, he's just fairly new to the New York Post. October 2021. Yes. Now, I'm up here talking about the prior incident with Adrian Peterson and his son, where people were villainizing him. But this year, in February 2013, he was taken off of a plane for an alleged domestic violence situation. They had to remove him from the plane. Whatever occurred, it was bad enough where they felt they needed to remove him from the plane. But from the according to the story up to this point, what I've read, his wife was allowed to continue on the flight. The flight took off after he left. So this is the man who wrote the story. The article on one of them, does he have a photo with his? This man has a Ryan Glass-Steagall. He doesn't have a photo. He doesn't have a photo. I'm always curious though. I wonder if he has a Ryan Glass-Steagall. Does he have a Twitter? We going down the rabbit hole with this one, but I'm just curious because as I'm about to read this, I want to see if he has any type of leanings, because usually people with the way that they write, the way that the people write, usually sometimes you can get their way that they're leaning, or they may form or formulate or frame a story in a certain way that they feel, you know what I mean, fits their narrative. So I'm just curious if this gentleman has a Twitter, because a lot of journalists usually do. Oh, yes, he does. Yes, he does. Can't really see his picture. Oh, that's him. This is Ryan Glass-Steagall. So this is the man that's writing the story for the New York Post on Adrian Peterson. I guess he's at a fireside chat or whatever the case may be. But let's get back to the story here. Adrian Peterson arrested for domestic violence after alleged airplane altercation with his wife. Ryan Glass-Steagall, February 13th, 2022. Now, your man AP, seen here with his wife, was arrested after an alleged domestic dispute with his wife Ashley on a plane out of Los Angeles, David Livingston. The plane reportedly took off after Peterson was arrested, with Ashley staying aboard the flight. The couple attended a DirecTV Super Bowl party in Los Angeles on Saturday night. So, Adrian Peterson was arrested for domestic violence in Los Angeles on Super Bowl Sunday. According to TMZ, Peterson, the 36-year-old longtime NFL running back, was arrested over a domestic dispute. They say violence in the first sentence, and a domestic dispute with his wife Ashley at LAX. Highlighting the difference, because people like to occasionally, and I say when they like to frame things and sensationalize. We go back to earlier. They say that domestic violence has varying words that you can use to describe what is violence. Physical violence, verbal abuse, which some people consider violence, so on and so forth. But usually when you hear domestic violence, you are automatically going to assume that hands was put on somebody. But here, they say domestic violence. Down here in his story, he said domestic dispute. There is a variance in the word choice of words here. If he actually put his hands on this woman physically, they would never describe it as a dispute. But this man here, dispute and violence. If y'all understand the difference between, and let me put that question for the people, for the replay viewers and for those that's watching on other platforms. What is the difference? There's a big difference, but that's how this was posed. This story was written as the domestic violence, and within the body of the article, they said that he was arrested over a domestic dispute with his wife Ashley at LAX as the couple was on their way out of Los Angeles from Super Bowl week. The report states that the alleged incident occurred on an aircraft, which had to turn around on the runway and return to the gate due to a verbal and physical altercation between the husband and wife. Earlier today, Adrian and his wife Ashley had a verbal argument on a flight. He was removed from the plane, a representative for the family told TMZ. This is a private misunderstanding between husband and wife, and we anticipate it all will be resolved shortly. Who gave that statement, I wonder? So, this man, it said the report states that the alleged incident occurred on an aircraft which had to turn around, okay, anticipate it would all be resolved shortly. I don't know who said that statement, that it all will be resolved shortly. I would love to know who made that statement. Peterson was arrested when it was determined that his wife sustained a small mark from their altercation. He was arrested at 9:20 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and booked at 11:33. He was released at 2:26 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on $50K bond. Bam. And I'm gonna tell you, shorty, if this nigga stop fucking with you, ain't another all-time legend running back coming to save the day. Y'all niggas is on the back end of the game. It's over with. He 37, you probably about the same age. Yeah, it's over with. Y'all better work this shit out. Y'all better figure it out. Because there ain't another nigga on the back end that got his money that's coming in the picture at this point in life. I'm just saying. But anyway, and AP, if you really putting your hands on this woman, my G, you gotta calm your fucking dumb ass down. Cause already you on the end of your career and niggas is giving you a chance because you Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson. That football money dry up real quick when you ain't playing. And you still got bills and you gotta downsize. But you got a shorty that you got running around in Christian Louboutin and Dior and shit. I gotta find out, what does his wife do for a living? Cause I guarantee you about this much. Maybe it sounds very jaded to me, but I guarantee you this much. If she is working and his money dries up, she probably is just gonna go ahead about her business and be like, irreconcilable differences. This nigga gotta go. This nigga gotta go. So champ, calm that ass down. If you is snatching up, calm your ass down, nigga. $50K bond. The couple attended the DirecTV Super Bowl party in Los Angeles on Sunday night. Peterson was previously arrested in 2014 for striking his son with a wooden switch. And this is the story that, yeah, you definitely can tell me what you see as the difference, Houston kid. You could definitely tell me, because inquiring minds would like to know. You dig? The words do matter, bro. Words do matter. Straight up. And people will say that this man physically assaulted his wife, or not even say that he physically assaulted. If they say that it was a domestic violence situation, they're looking at that he whooped this woman's ass. She stayed on that plane. She was not injured. It may be in dispute. He might have grabbed her wrist, like, yo, come on, stop tripping, chilling, whatever. You can't put your hands on people. But he did not injure this woman in a way that she needed to go to the hospital. She jumped on that flight and this nigga jumped in that jail. So straight up. But anyway, I'm just saying. Shout out to you tuning in on the Twitch side of the game. Yo, I gotta figure out, unless I gotta go create a whole nother. And I do have another POF account, but that's crazy, bro. Like how you just shut the boy down. My nigga. But anyway, but we ain't gonna harp on that too long. Like it's just like I need answers. I need some answers. I need to know like fucking Mark Anthony. Bendímelo. Dime, mamacita, porque necesito saberlo. Bendímelo. Bendímelo. They needed, yeah. They had it up on the screen, but I closed it. What was the reasoning? But I didn't even remember seeing the time frame of what this supposed suspension is supposed to be. Is it a day? Is it a week? Yeah. Domestic dispute means argument, verbal harassment. Yeah, thank you. Okay. But again, exactly in the body of his article, he made sure he said dispute. But in the title, the first thing that people see just going by, say if you was going by on the net, you was going by a newspaper, this is the article you see. Adrian Peterson arrested for domestic violence. Like, oh, he whooped this woman? He hit her? This will catch your attention. The word violence will catch your attention. If they put it Adrian Peterson arrested for alleged domestic dispute on airplane. Like, what does that mean? Yeah, and you know that is the world that we live in, because that gets the clicks. That gets the clicks. Hey, I clickbait my titles. I said, you stupid ninjas ain't too bright. What is a ninja? A ninja is a trained assassin and killer that dresses up in motherfucking gi cloth and all that other type of shit. Sneaking clothes. Fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I'm just saying. And it's a play on words. Too bright. Hey, I wish I could have found a picture with a bunch of ninjas in white and one ninja in black. Like, he's not too bright like the rest, right? He's wearing black. He ain't too bright. But what else do they have for us here? Look at him here in his Seahawks uniform. He still get the job done. This AP is a freaking nature athlete, bro. He came back from that injury to damn near break the single season rushing record. This man is a freaking nature. He's different. He could probably play till he's 40. He would be the first running back that I can think of off the dome that can probably play till he's 40 and still would produce. I mean, shit, I thought he was kind of washed when he went to Washington, but he even produced in Washington. So AP is of a different breed, bro. But not excusing nothing. But look, we go back 2014, right? 2014 seasons for Adrian Peterson. What did he says in 2018, he says he still spanks his son with a belt. So some people have an issue with that. Because of course for us as black folks, oh, jump shot for your big, damn. Honestly, bro, I've used only 2 jump shots. Well, I can say maybe 4. I've tried set shot 6. It's kind of slow, but I was able to time it, but it was kind of slow. But I knew the timing of that one very well. And then I said, okay, I created a guard. We're talking NBA 2K22 now here, folks, for y'all who don't know. When I went and created a guard, I said, well, I need something fast. I see a lot of these guards be getting that shot off before people have a time to react on defense. So then I flipped it up and I said, well, what are some of the faster jump shots out here? And I found, well, of course, everybody was using jump shot 3, 98. I even looked into Derrick Rose. So I've tried 98, Derrick Rose, jump shot 3. Jump shot 3 for me, I'm getting the hang of that one, so I'm sticking to it. I basically stick to it and do my best to master it. But Derrick Rose is, you can't get Derrick Rose as a big. You can't get, I don't think you can get 98. But you can still get jump shot 3. Everybody can get jump shot 3, and everybody can get set shot 6. Set shot 6 is slower, easier to time. So I would probably try set shot 6. You would want to be more open taking shots with that, because it's going to take, the release is kind of slow, even when you max it out on a custom. And as for guards, now that's very damn near everything can work, but it depends if you want a slower shot, because you have a problem with the quicker shots. But guards should be able to have a quick release if you have a real high shooting rating. So I do like what D Rose and jump shot 3 does. But anyway, so as far as for AP, again, what we was bringing up this man, 2014, right? He was arrested for striking his son. He played a total of 4 games this past season with the Titans and Seahawks. Previously, he played for the Lions, Washington Redskins, now Commanders, Saints, Cardinals, and Vikings. The AP been around. They passing him around like an old used hoe. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Passing him around like an old used hoe. But yes. Now, what was his stats again? 2014, when AP was having this situation. What was people saying about Adrian Peterson? Let's see what his stats were saying. Adrian Peterson stats. 38, they did that hit. Yo, woo, you was trash. 38 rushing attempts, 98 yards. You might be done. You might be done. You might be done. You might be done. Oh. Yeah, I forgot I got the key bind on this shit. Keep taking it off. You might be done. You might be done. So 2021, 1 game with the Seahawks, 2 games with the Titans. This man is getting past the prime. What's his stats? Now, that happened in the incident with his son where he was spanking his son. Booked and released child abuse case, right? September 13, 2014. Okay, so it happened in the midst of the season. Montgomery County Police. He still was with the Vikings. And while he was with the Vikings, he was productive. Tier maker. Nah, I haven't, honestly. What is tier maker? Oh. 2014 season, that happened in September or so. AP, it was 7 years in the league, mind you, y'all. Okay, he was a rookie in 07, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 12. What was the injury season? Oh, he played 1 game. Okay, yes. So I believe 2011 must have been the year, because the year he came back from the injury, the ACL, he rushed for a crazy amount of yards. So, as a rookie, the man was official. 230 yards. 230 attempts, 1,341 yards. Averaging 5 yards a carry. Longest 73 yards, 12 total touchdowns. Got 62 first down runs. 20 plus 11-yard runs, 5 plus 40-yard runs. Only lost 4 fumbles. He's pretty secure with the ball. He's only lost 42 fumbles in his whole career. He goes the ball very secure. But this year, 2012, fast food chains, GOATs, NFL teams. Okay, tier maker. I'll check that out. That could be something I could definitely utilize, even for a stream. Thank you, my bro. See, you brought me up on something new. Put me on some new shit. Each one teach one. Each one teach one. Oh, but I still got we still got a Twitter. Let me double check on Twitter. On the Twitter. That is saying in the Brits checking on the Twitter. Be on the Twitter. Twitter, yeah. Okay, it's quiet on the Twitter. It's quiet on the Twitter, yeah. Hold on. Sound check. So they got that music. Damn, boy. So I gotta be very careful now. Mind you, y'all, I'm telling you, with these takedowns for the music, they do not be playing, boy. But we in the 2019 type of groove. We in the better times before that Rona. On the music tip before that Rona. This is the before the Rona stream. Before the Rona. Hold on, let me put it back where this go. Here you go. This is the before the Rona music stream. You know that Rona. That Rona. That Rona. Leave it alone. That Rome. But anyway, get sidetracked. I'll be silly. So 2011, I believe, is the year that AP went and got injured at the end of the season and still managed to come back and play the full 16-game season. He came back. That year, he was averaging like 4 yards a carry. Came back and averaged 6 yards a carry, right? Had an 82-yard run, his longest. He put up 12 touchdowns in the year that he was out with injury. So he had 4 more games, he probably would have had more. And the year prior to that, he missed 1 game and still had 12 touchdowns. So the man is a model of consistency. Consistency. Bruh. He even pretty much doubled his output on his longest yard from the year prior, the year of his injury to the next year. The man was killing it. Shit, 2010, you want to say is damn near is a down year for him. 2009, 2010 was both down years. He was on the rise in 2011, injured himself, and came back and killed it. 2,097 yards. Right. But here we go. 2013, 14 games played. Probably they do the injury. 1,266 yards. Still great. 10 touchdowns. And then probably here with the issue with his son, nobody wanted to deal with him. Look, you take the man out of the league, 2014, but you bring him back. Why? Because he's fucking good. He's good. He's a good football player. You bring him back and he improves on his production of the year prior that y'all took him out of the league. 14,000 yards. Now at this point, the man is an 8-year vet. Ain't no baby no more, but he about 30 years old at this point. Well, me and him about the same age, so then how old was I? Shit, just 7 years ago. 30 years old. 30 years old. Came back, put in that work. Another 11 touchdowns. Shitting on that man. Minnesota gave him 1 more year. I don't know. Maybe it was an injury again. 3 games total played. 37 attempts. 72 yards. 2-yard average. No touchdowns. Got rid of him. Arizona picked him up. 10 games. 500 yards. Not great. Not great at all. 2 touchdowns. The Redskins. The Redskins. Picked him up. He was the starter. Still get 1,000 yards out the man. That's 4 years ago. He's about 33. Still get 1,000 yards out of him that season. 7 tubs. Then the following year, he's back. 15 games, missed 1. For 40 fewer carries. Still almost get a buck. Get a stack in the run game. Give you 5 touchdowns. Okay, it's the Redskins though. He still had 6 runs plus 20 yards and he lost the ball twice. Okay. Then here we have went to the Lions for a year. 600 yards. 600 yards, right? Boom. Longest 38. 7 touchdowns. 34 first downs. 4 runs of 20 plus yards or better. And then the Seahawks, 4 games played, 38. They said he also was with the Titans. Yeah, but this is where the fall off comes. Now, does he get another opportunity now? I want to show you something. For those though who may want to put a cape for the man, otherwise, we see the production is going down now. From 2016 has been a downward trend. More injuries, downward trend, missing games, struggling once to get 1,000 yards. So him not getting on a team necessarily wouldn't be because of the current case, but it would be a reason for a team to stay away from him. Especially if he's under contract for like a year or 2, they could find a way to weasel out of it. Oh, well, you got the situation. But we don't know. We would need more of an update on what's going on with that. But those of you though who do remember, 2014, the man was taken out of the league, came back and he went crazy. People did not want the man playing football. It's understandable. With this son though, I don't think any black woman from the hood sees that he did something wrong for disciplining his child. From the hood. We ain't talking about these these community garden raised, suburbia raised black chicks. Black chicks from the hood, I doubt they have any issue with him disciplining his child. Like, yeah, long as you ain't like you going old board, but yeah, motherfuckers from the hood, you get them spankings. But it is what it is. They did that man 50. But anyway. So thank you, New York Post. We dropping off AP stats and we going back to Twitter with it.
That boy is good.